Alright, let's see if that works, because you know my camera likes to play fucking games. My YouTube channel. So today I'm going to try and make a producer tag out of a voice note, because basically I just messaged my friend and I said, hey, you know, do you mind recording yourself saying something about K making beats? So shouts out to Pappy, go and check out his latest album if you haven't already. It's wavy, so go and check out Pappy's album. But anyway, I voice noted him because he's got quite a nice husky voice, so I messaged him saying, can you say something about K making a beat, on the beat, whatever. So what I'm gonna do is whack that into Logic and try and make a producer tag, because I don't have a producer tag, and why not? You know, why not? Camera has been playing tricks with me and basically it just keeps dying, so I'm just gonna go for it. Okay, so I've whacked it into Logic. This is what it sounds like.
K done did it.
So the first thing, we've got a lot of air in the background, so I'm gonna try and get rid of that air. So let's go into waves and find some sort of de-noise plugin. I'm going to go with X-Noise. Let's see what X-Noise sounds like.
K done did it.
So I believe you've got to press learn.
K done did it.
Oh my god, that's got so much air in it. Okay, so it's come off of learn.
K done.
And then reduction.
K done did it. Did it. K done did it.
I feel like it's made a small difference, so let's just try Z noise instead of X noise, because I need some sort of de-noise situation. Learn.
K done did it.
Okay, reduction.
K done did it.
That's made a big difference. It doesn't sound great, but I'm just gonna go with that. Jeez. So I'm gonna rebounce that in place, because that is just too much. It's just right click and strip silence. Get rid of all that silence.
K done did it.
And then there's a little bit of noise there.
K done did it.
I'm just gonna EQ the bottom out.
K done did it.
A little bit of this.
K done.
Ooh, there's noise somewhere.
K done did it. K done did it. K done did it.
There's noise somewhere down here.
Did it. K done did it.
That will do, pig. That will do.
K done did it.
Now what I want to try and do actually is, like, let me bounce that in place, because what I'm going to try and do is make like a reverb sort of up to, I'm going to try and make, you know, when you reverse it up. Let's reverse that bit and see what that sounds like.
Mush.
No, not, I don't want the in it, I don't want the M in it.
Shum. Rush.
Maybe some reverse reverb or something.
Rush.
Yes. Bit of reverse reverb. So again, let's bounce that in place. I didn't include audio tail, so let's do that again. And then you can sort of Something like this.
Summer K done did it. Summer K done did it.
And then I'll put fade in and out on the left. Basically, if you click on it on the left hand side of it, and then you go to this strip on the side, the channel strip settings, fade in, fade out, up and fade, let's put it up to 1, whatever, just to make sure there's no clicking. Basically, that is, if you have multiple audio files selected, it will do every single one of them at the same time. So we're gonna go with that.
Summer K done did it.
I think I'm gonna bring it here and then actually make the fade from about here so it doesn't interfere.
Summer K done did it. Summer K done did it.
Right, so on the main bit, Summer K done did it. I'm literally just going to, I don't want to make this too complicated, to be honest with you. I'm just going to whack on some compression. And
Summer K done did it.
And to be honest with you, it would be cool, right? So basically, it would look kind of cool. It would sound cool if I basically, like, let me show you. If I put a little delay on this little piece here at the end. The only thing is, with doing that, is that the time of every project that I then put it into might sound a bit whack. But let's do it.
Summer K done did it. Did it. Did it. Did it. Did it.
I like that. Do you know what? The next thing I'm going to do is pull the EQ up so it's not so bassy.
Summer K done did it. Summer K done did it.
No, oh fuck.
Summer K done did it. Summer K done did it. Did it.
So I'm going to put a delay on it that's kind of slow, so that basically if I bounce this and then put it into another project, I can take off the delay if I want, if that makes sense. And then I can put a delay on it in a different project if I really felt like it.
Summer K done did it. Did it. Summer K done did it. Did it.
The next thing I'm going to do is, so we've got our reverse going into it, we've got the bit with the delay afterwards, and we've got the main section. I'm then going to put the output to a separate channel so I can edit them all at the same time, and I am going to put on some CLA vocals because why not, is the reason to that.
Summer K done did it. Summer K done did it. Summer K done did it. Did it.
I'm not really sure why the loop isn't working.
Summer K done did it. Did it. Did it.
Now you have to be careful when you're doing producer tags, because if you've got delays in there, it might go against the tempo that you're working with in the future projects against the one that you've worked with in the current project. So I'm going to turn down the delay on there's a slap delay on the CLA. I'm going to turn that down, and I'm also going to potentially cut out the delay that's on the main bit, because all I've got here really is the main voice note added with a reverse reverb. I've added denoise onto the whole voice note so that obviously you can't hear the noise in the background. If you want it to be extra, you can add on loads of other effects, but to be honest with you, I thought I'd have to do a lot of editing. It's not actually that bad, so I'm going to keep it like this.
Summer K done did it. Did it. Did it. Did it.
And I'm going to bounce this and see what it sounds like on an actual beat. Because why not, boo? Why motherfucking not? So this is the beat. Might need some more editing when I track it in. You see my computer there? You see it there? somewhere here actually.
Summer K done did it. Did it. Did it. Did it.
You see what I mean? Alright, so my camera actually just fucking turns off and doesn't even tell me now. Fuck you, motherfucker. Anyway, this is where we got to.
Summer K done did it. Did it. Did it. Did it.
So what I'm going to do for the voice note, I'm actually just going to take the end delay off of it, and then I'm going to just put the delay on in the project where I feel like it needs to go, so it's in the same tempo as the project that I'm working with. So let me just draw that in so you can see what I mean, because you might not see what I mean. Do you know what I mean? No, you don't. So go on to touch.
Summer K done did it, done did it, done did it, done did it,
Cold. Yo, so I tried to just quickly make a tag. There was lots of noise in the background of the voice note, but listen to what it sounds like. Just like this video, I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't really do much to the producer's tag because I felt like it didn't really need it. So all I did was do a reverse reverb up until the point where it said Summer K done did it, and then just a little bit of delay at the end of it. That's literally it. Thought it'd be a bit more exciting than that, but I think it sounds great how it is. A little bit of compression, whacked it back into another project, and to be honest, I might add some other stuff to it. I might EQ it out properly, but you know how my camera says I don't really have time for all of that boo, do you know what I mean? So hope you like this video. If you did, like and subscribe, comment down below. To be honest with you, I think if you're making a producer tag, just make sure you record it properly, you get a good signal, you don't record it with loads of noise in the background, and then you're actually just good to go. You can probably just EQ out the bottom, add a bit of reverb, add a bit of CLA vocals, add some, you can add a starter effect if you want to add a starter effect. If you don't, then don't, and that's it. You're good to go, and you got yourself a producer tag. So that's what I will do, and I will actually also in future things for it to go with the, if you want to change the pitch of what you've done for your producer tag, whack it into the xxxx24, or if you've got a sampler, some kind of sampler, if you're using a different DAW, different DAW, then literally you can pitch it to any note on the keyboard. That's what I will also be doing when I put it on my future beats, so stay tuned for that, because you will hear it on my beats, because now your girl's got a producer tag, you know, your girl's got a producer tag and all that. So anyway, thanks for watching.
Summer K done did it, done did it, done did it.